Look at, you can poop with friends. There's 2 holes.
Oh my God. Holy crap. I swear I just saw a fish. Okay, oh wait, here you go ahead.
The Ogopogo.
But can you imagine seeing something like that breach?
I wouldn't say, like there's any big mystery monster, I would say, into this lake.
What about anything strange in the lake?
Whoa.
Look at that.
What is
It's
that?
up in the sky. Hopefully we're not stranded here. Snazzy coat. My grandfather used to have one like that.
So did my great-grandma. That's why I got it. Because
Yeah.
it reminds me of like a passed-down coat.
Have you ever heard of the Plaid Man? The legend of the Plaid Man?
I have because of you.
Yeah. Go check out the legend of the Plaid Man. It's a whole thing. Timothy Renner, Strange Familiars, plugged his podcast. An old friend of mine, the Plaid Man, would wear red and black plaid checkered shirts and then come visit you, kind of like a harbinger. So we're not exactly in harbinger territory right now, but we are investigating a place called Quinault Lake Lodge, like a historic lodge out this way. And right now we're near the property of Quinault Lodge, checking out the exterior on some of their nature trails here. So
Yeah. The lodge is a little bit loud with traffic because it's literally right on the road. So we're kind of in the woods to get a little quiet.
yeah. And it's the off season, so it probably would be busier in the summer, but
Yeah.
ooh, this is kind of interesting. Some impressions here, stuff going through the woods.
Yeah. Well, we know of like weirdness about this lake monster. That's why we're here kind of for the most part.
Yeah, this idea that these serpents live inside these enclosed bodies of water from Lake Champlain to Nessie, and now Quinnie, the sea serpent of the Quinault Lake area. Native Americans have talked about this, locals have talked about this. We want to see what other people had to say about it, but hey, we're like in Bigfoot country, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got a story about a Sasquatch. Most likely there's gonna be something. And
then there's the weird mystery of back in 2018 when a bunch of trees came down from like a microburst or something. And so,
that's what locals say.
yeah, we want to check that out and see for ourselves.
Heard about it, never been there, never really even been to this area. And today it's absolutely stunning. It was blue sky here a moment earlier. Looks like it might be breaking. But we're going to stay the night here. Don't know where yet. So far the weather's holding up, and if that's the case, we're going to try to camp out by the water if we can. I haven't seen a campsite available yet, but we'll go from there. And then we'll be breaking camp first thing in the morning.
Okay.
All right, let's show them a little around the property. Supposedly this place is haunted.
Yeah, let's go walk down to the lodge.
This hasn't changed in obviously a long time. It doesn't look like they've had any redecorating going on here. Love the logo, very old school. The native fighting the bear. After you.
We can go in this
Yeah.
way?
So this is what I meant as far as there being a Bigfoot exhibit here. Now this is put on by the Olympic Project. They're locals up the road. There's their phone number if you have a Bigfoot report, and then these are probably all replicas of local tracks from around here. Okay, well, we just got done talking to the locals here at the gift shop. They're kind of new, not really into the whole subject matter. Did say that there was ghosts here. This place is certainly haunted.
This is stunning.
Isn't it something? Look at this, the rain gauge.
Oh, wow.
So what did she say, room 216?
Yeah, has the most activity from Beverly, which is the housekeeper.
The Quinault Reservation starts basically at the left side of that mountain right there. And there is a river, I think it might just be like the Quinault River or something like that, that flows out to the Pacific. So maybe the idea is that there's like an underground area, a subterranean area that goes out to the Pacific. Maybe this thing is just landlocked. I know it's freaking beautiful, but can you imagine seeing something like that breach with the water as mirror clear as it is right now? You'd never miss it. We're going to try to get around the lake this way because it does a big loop. This is called North Shore. We're on South Shore Road. And North Shore Road is where supposedly back in 2021, a construction crew up this way had an experience of one kind or another where they reported like hearing splashing on the water.
Yeah.
Should we explore the happening town of Quinault proper and just get to know the area?
Let's do it. Let's check it out.
Now the ranger station's open. This might be worth checking to see if they know anything about sea serpents out here. Get laughed out the door again, but that's okay.
Hi, my name is Isaac. I've lived here for my whole life. You know, it's just a beautiful lake here. You know, lots of fun things to see. Elk, fish, otters, beavers. Honestly, in this lake, it's pretty deep.
You've never heard of there being like a cadbiosaurus or like a sea serpent out here?
No.
Not even like the Native Americans
No.
talking about that?
No.
Okay.
But there's Bigfoot. We got Bigfoot, though.
Okay,
I've
tell me what
seen
you've
them.
seen.
We have 35 chickens at our house because we raised them. And when I was doing that to go check them outside, it was like 12:30 at night, and the light went off out there. So I went out there with my gun to go see what was going on, and I turned off the light on my gun, and I was waiting 30 minutes, and then I heard something go snap, and then I raised my gun up to go because it has the flashlight on it, of course, and 30 feet away there was this big bipedal creature standing looking at me.
Well, describe what you saw.
So I saw deep dark red eyes, and it was standing about maybe a little higher than me. So it was probably a juvenile Sasquatch. That's what I'm thinking. And also, me and my brother has camped down at our creek for a whole summer, and we've heard the most craziest stuff ever. We've heard tree knocks, foot stomps, rocks being thrown, whoops, howls, screams that are coming back from behind our house in the woods. Honestly, if you guys want to look up Mongo the Musquatch.
Mongo? What do you know about
My dad
this?
is the creator of Mongo the Musquatch.
What is this?
This is a 10-foot nursing log Bigfoot that my dad made.
Okay, where's this at?
So we actually took it down a couple years ago because it just got soaked with water and moss. You can go on Facebook and actually look him up and find him.
Mongo. We'll have to
And you
type
can
that
actually
in.
see me and my brother. I'll be wearing a blue sweatshirt, and my brother will be wearing a gray sweatshirt, and we'll be just standing there.
Well, thanks, bud, for your time.
Yeah, my name is Isaac, by the way.
Yeah, Isaac. Things are getting ready to shut down here as far as sunset's coming. There was a guy that ran into the store real quick after the scooter kid. What was his name?
Isaac.
The owner of that store. I didn't get his name, but he said that the natives actually do talk about there being a sea serpent here. He's heard it. He's been here his whole life. And so sturgeon, sea serpent, maybe one and the same, I don't know. But now we're looking for a place to camp tonight, and then we'll set up and we'll come down here to the lake. Hey, sorry to bother you. Let me turn on my hazards here.
No.
Have you guys ever seen a Bigfoot?
I've had my calls before. I don't know if you know Bobo.
Yeah.
But I'm friends with him.
Okay.
And
Me too.
he comes out once a year to my house and hang out with us.
So Bobes comes to your house to
Yeah.
squatch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Are you here on the res?
Yeah. We talk to him every year. And
So do you have a family unit out on your property?
yeah.
You do? Okay, so you're one-on-one with these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I took him to one place where I used to be extreme survey for the tribe. And it was weird that one day I was walking to a creek, and it was a perfect circle fur of an elk, just in a circle.
Oh, wow.
Nothing else was around it. It was just nothing but fur in a nice laid circle, like it was ripped apart.
So they laid it out like a crop circle for you?
Yeah.
Are you seeing the lights? Like strange lights?
Me and my wife has before.
Like orbs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Allie and I are here at, what is it now? It was like Kestner Homestead.
Yeah.
And we're just on what's called North Shore Road. We just had an incredible encounter with a Native American that's friends with Bobo that has long-term Bigfoot action happening. But check this out here. You're gonna get the better shot. There's a little herd of elk out here in the homestead field.
There's a big old pile of crap over there that looks like bear crap or something.
Looks like someone took a smoke break or a soup break here. Oh, how cool.
Whoa, look at the snow on the top of that.
That's stunning.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get in these mountains. Like we've tried several access points and I see all sorts of wilderness here. There's A, washed out, or B, gated, or trussed. And so we're in the one little pristine spot we can stay. We're thinking of maybe staying here in this little homestead that we found back up the road and just camping out in the car right now. It's a beautiful spot though. Like if you're gonna see something breach the waters, this is like a perfect little place to do it. It was supposed to rain, by the way, too, but it's been perfect. It's like spring.
I think we just have our opportunity to get some thermal footage.
Yeah.
And see if we can catch a lake monster.
And then I shouldn't laugh because the natives said, they told us that something was happening here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not just this lake. It's like I've been up to the Okanagan Lake with the Ogopogo, obviously Nessie, Loch Ness. It seems like big lakes always seem to have some folklore about it.
And you showed them these, I mean, I don't know how much we're going to go into depth about what happened here with these trees. Should we just show them what's going on with this lake here? Because this place is kind of crazy.
It's beautiful out here. There just isn't like a ton of camping spots. Some of the trees in here are, I mean, kind of like redwood size, would you say?
Yeah, they're huge Doug firs. Explain a little bit about what happened here, because these trees got ripped apart back in 2018 by some kind of weather anomaly.
Yeah, overnight, somehow, even though when we looked up like the weather history records of that evening, it said that the max wind gust was like, I think, high 30s. Which is not enough to bring down giant trees like this and split them in half. 100 trees, span of 1,000 square feet. Like,
yeah, let's show them some of the pictures of what had happened here.
Because it's so overgrown over on that side, it's hard to see what's what. Plus, they recently had a bunch of windstorm activity with new stuff coming down. So
yeah, like stand in front of this. This is the width. I mean, unless we can talk to some people that didn't hear anything, because if this was like a bomb cyclone and they didn't hear it happen at 1 a.m, that's when it supposedly happened on the 25th of January, 2018.
Yeah.
Then something else may have occurred here that could be related to the weirdness that is going on in the lake. What if we, just to err on the side of caution, with the people that have talked about, this being sturgeon and not sea serpents, which I'm totally down to believe. What if we talk to the people back at that general store real quick?
Yeah.
See if they'll talk to us about the possibility of there being something that happened here that's more mysterious than just a bomb cyclone.
And then go back to the lodge and do some thermal.
Do some night ops and then stay the night at the homestead and see if we can wrangle up some, I don't know, some FLIR action.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows that last time on your FLIR we got something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're at the Quinault Lodge, and we've got the thermal with our dedicated iPhone. So we're gonna set this up, walk down to the lake shore, and try to find a lake monster.
Yeah, there's like nobody here right now at the
Yeah.
lodge, so we can easily kind of make ourselves at home, although we're not staying at said pimped out lodge. We are at a relatively cool second chapter, which is going to be this homestead we're going to stay out tonight.
Yeah,
and,
we stumbled upon that.
Yeah,
That place is crazy.
We got to go back there. It's like a 20-minute drive. I don't
Yeah.
think there's going to be anybody that bothers us there tonight, so that should be pretty interesting. So we're not going to be able to really see the lake here with this camera, but if you
No.
could see what I'm seeing right now, like,
Oh, it's stunning.
it's pretty
Yeah.
freaking amazing.
There's like a low line of fog just running kind of parallel with the mountains
Yeah.
about halfway across.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm going to hold the camera really still, but see this light right in the center of the frame? This was just flashing on and off. Now that's res country. There's nothing over there except res country. If you watch that light, there it goes out.
What is that?
Are you getting anything on your thermal? Okay. Oh, there it flashed out.
It literally. Don't
Okay.
tell me it's not out.
So and we'll zoom in on this here too. Watch
Okay,
that
it's still
light.
there. Yeah. It's been flashing. That was like the 6th time.
There's nothing that I know over there. Now that's not the sun. The moon's behind
Look,
us.
yeah. It went out again. It's like showing up orangish, reddish, and then it just flashes. It's
Okay,
back
there
on.
it is.
It's back on.
orange. There's not a casino that way that I know of. The only casinos in Ocean Shores, and that's
Oh, there's something white.
south of us. And they don't have, it's not Vegas. I mean, it's a little tiny Ocean Shores casino.
That's got to be a bird, right?
Where?
Right here.
I have no idea. There it is, bright orange. Gosh, you really,
It just went out again. Is it doing it almost on like a
I'm trying to think if it's
timer?
explainable.
Okay, it went out. What I'm asking is, does it look brighter than it did? Like maybe our eyes are just adjusting, but it looks bigger. Like it's taking up. Look at that. It looks.
No, it's huge.
It's-
It looks like the moon's about ready to come up.
Yeah.
And now look at that.
Yeah.
It's up in the sky periodically. It's totally random. Like it's bright again and it's bright again. Not like a lighthouse.
We'll be able to tell on this thing.
Look at that.
What the? There's no way someone's like setting off fireworks on the beach, is there?
Now, could that be...
That doesn't even make sense.
Is there a Quinault reservation over there I don't know about? Let me see. Could there... I mean, I know there's a Quinault reservation. Could there be a casino, a giant casino on the res?
It kind of just keeps getting crazier, right? Like, initially it was just a little thing. It's getting wilder. It's
Whoa.
getting huge. Like, it's so dispersed. It's massive.
Let's see if I can get a better picture. All right, we're trying to film it as it's departing or dying down, seemingly.
There's
It's directly in front of the light. This is the light on the water, and we have the ISO maxed out. Allie can still see it a little bit on her FLIR. But
yeah, it's like pretty much right here, but there's hardly a sliver of the light left.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to continue to monitor the lake.
Yeah.
We got the FLIR. We're going to go inside and warm up back in the lodge here, see if there's anyone that can talk about us what we just saw, maybe show them the footage, and then have a bite to eat. And then we're going to head over to the homestead and set up the big floodlight, see if we can get something on camera. This is still bright over here, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, Tobe.
Hey, Kev.
How you doing?
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, thanks for taking our call. We just kind of wanted to check in with you since you're the locals on the ground. We're up here following up on the Lake Quinault serpent that has been seen out here in the water.
Yeah.
And we wanted to check out and see if you guys knew anything, not only about that, but about this strange light that we saw. As we're standing out here in the Quinault Lodge trying to get some video footage, we pan left and we see this giant bright light.
Sandy just got in.
Hi.
Hey, Sandy.
Hi. But according to the Department of Defense, that guy,
Tim Wetzel.
Tim. So after Kevin did that presentation for the paranormal conference
Yeah.
in Ocean Shores, he was taken aside by this personnel from the Department of Defense and was pretty much told whatever anybody was seeing out there didn't exist. So.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
He manages the listening station there. So why a guy like that would be at a UFO conference?
Yeah.
It seems to be out of place, and why he took great effort to inform me that there's nothing above the water, even though his expertise is below the water.
Yeah. Interesting.
You were like debriefed for about 20 minutes or so by him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it comes down to whatever he's telling me. The opposite is more likely what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this light was so bright that it reminded me of like, a Vegas kind of scene, right? Like it was expansive width-wise from the south to the north, and then it split apart into 3 separate white lights as the sun started to dock down to complete darkness, and then there was these brilliant shows of orange and red, and to the point where you kind of thought maybe it looked as though there was some kind of search and rescue effort going on in the sky.
Yeah. And it was flashing, pulsating the entire time.
Okay, we're heading in here to the abandoned homestead. Allie, you've got the FLIR ready to go, recording. Brought our power station here and some extra lighting.
Are those working?
Watch yourself on that.
Oh, yeah. Super slick.
What does that say? Root?
Root house.
This is where they... What do you do in a root house? You keep roots?
I don't know.
Like a root cellar? That's
Where you go rooting around and find out.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Oh, don't trip on that. Whoa, there's like a side house. Oh, this is the old toilet.
Is it?
Look at, you can poop with friends. There's 2 holes.
Oh my god.
That's.
See you later.
Bye. Wait, there's 2. I want to go together.
So this is white hot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The base of this tree straight ahead is like really, really, really white. In comparison to like that one tree.
Let's go investigate.
That one. Okay. There might. Are you prepared for there to be something? Because it's almost getting bigger the closer that I am to it. So.
Let's see if it
I don't think an elk
moves.
would bed down that far. Let me.
Still. Can you put on the target? That one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's recognizing that it's hot. Okay, you want? Oh wait, here you go ahead.
groan.
Really?
Yeah. It was pretty faint, like maybe distant, but it's clear. I like swear yard. The beginnings of. You can see in the distance. Oh. Between the trees way back in there. It's like hot. If it's like way back there, that would be pretty decent size.
Oh, no.
On a spider.
Thinking, is it worth it?
Probably not. It's probably just a bunch of junk and trash.
Yeah. All right. That's that old box spring,
Yeah.
and then there's some old furniture there.
Oh, that's a crack.
Hand it to me.
Please be careful.
I will.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Oh, this is cool. Definitely vintage up here. There's an old Christmas tree, an old bed, an old medicine cabinet.
Oof. Looks kind of ominous out here.
What else should we call it?
Yeah. Well,
Let's just hang out here for a bit, and then we're gonna head over to this abandoned ranger station, stay the night there, listen. It's like a little trail that goes through this homestead to this ranger station that looks kind of decommissioned or closed down for the winter. We'll get up in the morning, peek around, hopefully the rain, it's just kind of kicked in. And I'm not really picking up on any vibes here at all.
no.
So,
It's kind of like a little elk sanctuary,
yeah.
pretty much.
Maybe tomorrow in the morning we can have more daylight on our side and kind of get to the bottom of some of the questions we have as far as some of the stuff that we heard today. Sturgeon, the strange lights. Maybe show those off to people, get more opinions on what that could be.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we kind of had a little bit of everything.
if there is a
going
way
on.
we could rent a boat and get out on the lake, like today would have been amazing, just to get out there and kind of take a peek, but I think they've got regulations on that. All right. We'll see you in the morning.
Okay. Rolling.
Okay, so it's about 5 in the morning. Actually, it's almost 6. It's been raining all night while we slept, and I had to chase the recorders down, which are on the other side of that floodplain. I didn't think about it till this morning, but we got to get on the other side of that water, so hopefully we're not stranded here, because we're kind of at the last barn house, the last piece of real estate on the road. So let's go see what we got. I may have to get out my boots.
He just wanted to play in the puddles.
Holy crap. I swear I just saw a fish. I think we're fine. We had a little bit of a rough night. Give people a little bit of real talk here. This segment brought to you by I think I'm done.
Slept really shitty. You remembered that there's like a flooded part of the road, and maybe we should be on the other side of that in case it gets deeper, because it's been raining nonstop. We've been kind of flushed out. I mean, we can't get any footage outside anymore, but we don't have anybody yet that's like seen the sea serpent yet. I don't think, right?
We got up, there's one diner open, basically reorganized everything after we got out of the van because it's dumping. Go to the diner and immediately see like an older couple sitting at the bar, and this is like 7:30 in the morning, and I was like, hey, do you guys know anything about this sea serpent? And they're like, well, there's sturgeon out here. And I was like, okay, but they said, we have heard stories, we call it Quilly, hence the reservation name, right? But they didn't have the native name like the guy did down the road, but they keep saying sturgeon, like there's sturgeon out here that are over 40 feet long, and you can imagine like a hump of like a sturgeon breaching, but sturgeon are bottom feeders, like they have a mouth built for it, kind of like, you know, they almost look like a sucker fish. So they very rarely come up as far as I know, and they certainly don't splash or have tentacles. So we haven't talked to anybody who, except for Matt Parrish, who is not only a Bigfoot witness, but saw something out here in the lake. They went on to talk about what happened with this giant windstorm, a microburst possibly, that happened on the other lake. They mentioned that there was in the same spot, I think on July Creek, that someone saw a predator shimmery thing in and around that area, which sounds like Bigfoot stuff to me, all of like Cloaker, Barb Shoop. And then there was this guy that showed up, sat by this old couple, looked like he was a logger, and had a Bigfoot story. And he said him and his girlfriend, when they were teenagers, up here on the hill, saw an upright bear. That's what he called it. She's like, hell no. And he watched this upright bear from like 30, 40 feet away slap a deer. I don't know where it slapped it. He goes, but bears, if they slap a deer and they're upright, that means they're gonna take it. And he goes, we came back the next day because we didn't want to watch it from that close. And there are no struggles of this thing. So whatever it was, the bear carried the deer off or whatever it was. So obviously Bigfoot stuff going on here. Okay. Well. So, listen. It's raining off and on. We got a little bit of a clearing spot right now, but as far as things go with what we want to ultimately do here for, turn down the light just a bit, ultimately do as far as the channel is concerned, I feel like we got something else other than what we're looking for, and that's kind of the way the phenomena goes. We're looking for serpents.
Yeah, it ended up being weird, just not in the way that we thought it would be. But yeah, I mean, who knows what that light was. I think we talked to like 8 different locals that all were saying that there's nothing out that way, and we were even saying we're not certain that that was like at the ocean. It could have been in the woods between the ocean and where the lake is.
We did get a story though from Sandy Nelson post the phone call. Sandy and Kevin are a married couple of researchers, retired, and Kevin shot me a message back and it said, well, if you want to talk to someone who's seen a lake monster, Sandy has. Sandy's a retired nurse too, by the way, so she's pretty scientific about everything, but she's totally on board with the woo. And she said that at I want to say not Lake Champlain, but Lake Chelan, she was hiking with a female partner, a friend of hers, and it sounded like the middle of the day in the summer, and she and her friend saw like a giant serpentine shadowy thing come. I don't know if it crested, but it was like a large shadow that she saw, and she said 100% it didn't make any logical sense for it being a 40-foot long
sturgeon.
They can get to 40 feet.
Yeah, and they were like high up on the ridge because they were on she said they were on a trail with like a really high viewpoint.
And we never heard back from our contact, Matt Parrish. But the weird part is I didn't know this. Matt Parrish actually worked at the lodge. Come to find out, he was an old employee there. And one of the people that lived in the house that he lived in was the gal we ended up kind of connecting with as we left.
Yeah, she moved in after he moved out.
The thing is, you can't always get people you can't shove a camera in their face immediately. It's just rude, you know, unless it's appropriate.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just listen, and sometimes you come back and ask, but sometimes you do have to break out the camera. So not every video you're going to see with us is going to be filled with us to be like, tell me your story. I'm just not totally that guy, but I am the kind of guy that will bum rush you and talk to you. I mean, it was tougher than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to end up at a campground with a pop-up tent and a fire and a couple of, FLIR cameras on tripods.
Yeah.
And we'd be able to see down in the lake, and we'd have like an aerial view. And it turns out that's not happening in the rain, and that's not happening on washout roads. And a lot of the parks were closed. Longview, Kelso Longview's coming up like in 2.5 weeks. The 30th and 31st, it's a Friday, Saturday event. Yeah. So we'll be speaking on Saturday night. Ben Hansen will be there from, he's been on every show imaginable, FBI, UFO Chaser, doing a lot of stuff with Ross Colhart. He's a part of the whole transparency DOD movement happening around. Gosh. Oh, Kathy Strain will be there. If you haven't met Kathy Strain, you had a chance to meet her. She's an archaeologist out of Northern California who's worked hand in hand with the natives out there right outside Sierra Camp, mind you, and knows a lot about what's going on with the natives and the indigenous people as it relates to Bigfoot stuff. She's a wealth of knowledge and super nice. And there'll be a lot of people there. Last time there was over a couple thousand people that came in and out those doors. So now with like the cross-contamination of UFO stuff and the Bigfoot being advertised, our wheelhouse, then I think that's it. We're off to an undisclosed island, I believe, right now. Next up, so we got to rest up to do next up, edit this video, and then grind across on a ferry ride and go look for radioactive slag. If you're down with that, that's it, folks. We will see you in the trees.